How you doing? My name is David Price, and I am the owner and founder. Oh, blank screen. Awesome. Is there anything coming through? We're good now. Okay, good deal. So, as you can tell, this is our first live stream as Price Paranormal Research Group. Um, Sorry about the technical difficulties. So again, my name is David Price. I am the owner and founder of Price Paranormal Research Group. Um, One of my goals here at Price Paranormal Research Group is to be the most transparent and open paranormal research group that's on the market. We are here to offer a safe space and a respectful avenue for people to share and talk about their own experiences and ask any questions that they may have. So, as of right now, we're a small group based out of Corydon, Indiana. We are willing to travel just about anywhere in the US. And my investigator actually is here with me today. And so I'm going to go ahead and bring her in. How you doing, Dark Harvest? Go ahead and get her in here with us, and we will get this rolling.
There we go.
There she is.
I saw the message. I was like, I'll just jump in here and do this a lot easier, a lot faster.
There you go. All right.
All right, let me mute the stream so I can actually hear you and not both. There we go.
All right.
Oh, darn it. I shared the link and it didn't work on my end. Let's see if I can fix that. Why didn't it work? Okay, let me try this. I will just copy this. Edit. Come on, let me edit. What I put down on my stream as well. So why is why are you being a butt? Why Discord? Why do you hate me today? It is not like me today.
Well, trust me, I understand that.
It's like we're trying to get everything to work, people. I promise.
You're right. We're getting there,
We're
one way or
we're
another.
new. We don't know what to do.
It has
Oh
been a
shoot.
whole thing today.
Yes, yes, it has.
I think this is the
Dear
first
Lord.
time I've ever broken a sweat doing computer work. Oh man. Well, while she's doing that,
Sorry,
does
guys.
anybody have a question or anything like that for us in the chat?
Hello, Dark Harvest. Ugh, it hates me today. I
All
swear.
right. What's up, Jay Taylor?
What's going on, Taylor?
I'm gonna call you Jay
Thank you guys
Taylor
for
just
stopping in.
because of that. Yeah, thank you guys for coming in and checking out the stream today. Like uh, like I said earlier, one of our goals here with this interactive introduction is to answer any questions that you guys may have about whether it's our process or our business or anything like that. Or if you just have questions about the paranormal or any investigative techniques, we're happy to answer. If she'd ever stop breaking stuff.
I know it's my end. Sorry. Good enough. Fuck it. I just told people to search for it.
Exactly. Well,
I
you can
posted
also
the link.
share.
The link should be working. I don't know why it hates me.
You can also just share the event from my Facebook page as well.
Yeah,
That
I
has
did
the
that.
link on it as
I
well.
did that.
Oh, and that's the other
But
thing.
a lot of people don't have me on Facebook.
We have all places already lined up. So as of right now, we
See, I'm
have
sorry. I can't help that.
we have one case that we're currently working on. Um, oh, Hey, Alex. Speak of the devil. So,
Hi, Alex. I've heard good things, and I can't wait to meet you.
yeah, and we're going to work on getting out there to do the investigation with Alex.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so once we kind of get more into that and get some more information on when or how, we'll definitely be sharing that.
Yes.
But I know I've got some. Uh, well, thank you,
Hi,
Kenny Cookie.
Kimmy.
I think I'm
This is
pretty.
my buddy David that I was telling you guys about.
How you doing?
We've known each other for a very, very long time, and IRL like besties. He's basically my brother.
Huh, Yas
Um,
Queen.
And yeah, so we've been talking about doing this for the very, very long time and talked about each other's experiences that we've had with the paranormal. And so
Mhm.
it's one of those things where we decided, I mean, when it comes down to it, we are going out to help people in need to get their stories out, and not looking at it as a case. We were looking at it as somebody, like a way to help people to get their stories out,
Exactly.
to get the truth out. So yeah, that's going to be the number one thing, the big thing for us.
I think the best way that I've explained it is,
Oh,
I am here to
thank you,
listen.
CM.
I am here to work with you to either work through your experience or to help you maybe understand a little bit more. Um, my goal is to give people
Say
the
it, Lena.
opportunity and the place to share this because I know when I went through um, my experience a few years ago, I felt very alone, and I don't want anybody else to feel that way. And so, even if that's, we just need to talk about the experience and maybe come to terms with it, or, you need us to come out and do an investigation, or maybe you're just curious about the history, or if it's possible that this works one way or the other, you know. I know
True.
I've had
Very, very true.
amazing conversations with Alex about things, everything from,
Mm.
our personal lives to our experiences to, just our thoughts on a lot of these things. And, it's always a great thing to do. And that's one thing about
Mm.
Price Paranormal Research Group that sets us apart from everybody else is it's not just about the ghosts. It's not just about the experience. It's about the people behind them. And that
100%.
oftentimes gets forgotten in these cases where, yeah, we're trying to find evidence of the paranormal or the unexplained and trying to quantify the unquantifiable. But we can't lose sight of the people that it affects at the end of the day.
Truth. I mean, that's the reason why we're there for others is because of that reason.
Mhm.
A lot of people would rather be classified as, crazy for seeing the things they're seeing or anything like that. But you also have to look at different things from their point of view to also help them understand why they're dealing with what they're dealing with, or you just anything in general when it comes down to it.
Exactly. And it's like, we all love the,
Oops.
like Taylor said, we love the tourist hotspots,
Yeah.
you
Truth,
know,
Taylor. And I mean, yeah, we'll probably, if you guys have a place that you want us to go check out, like I said, we're the one thing is we're just now starting, so we're starting out small. We're gonna do local locations first before we branch out to bigger locations. I mean, the good news is at least we're close to Waverly, so that's always an option.
that is true. And if anybody wants to pay for that for us,
Right?
we won't say no. However,
But
one
we,
place
it's
that
just, yeah,
I do plan
because
on
it's just us right
going
now.
probably within the next year or so. I do plan on trying to go to uh, the Villisca Axe Murder House. That's just in Iowa. It's about an 8-hour drive. So it's really not that far. Although as a driver, because that's
It's
what I
not
do
that
for
far
a
for
living,
you.
it's not that far for me. I average 500 miles a day. It is
Yeah.
what it is. Um, but there are some ones that are within driving distance that I would like to check out as well. And I know that
Mhm.
those are touristy hotspots and things like that.
Yeah.
But there's also a
Most of the
lot of
times it is.
history, and that's kind of the coolest part about this is there is so much history hidden behind these stories.
Yes, very much so.
Mhm.
CM says I'm a little quiet. Do I sound okay on everybody else's end, or just to make sure it's not just one person? That's the reason why today is a test stream, so we can level out everything to
Right.
also do introductions and talk to everybody and just make our way from there. So if you guys can, please don't forget to drop a follow.
Yeah,
to help us out to get us to those points of affiliate here, so we can also make adjustments. Yeah, just
tiny
to
bit
adjust the
quiet.
slider a little bit. Yeah,
Let's try that.
because I know everybody's used to my stream. I'm always the loud fuck, so be
Yes.
prepared.
And for some reason, she let me take the lead on this one.
It's your baby. I'm just here to help. Don't
That's
put this
fair.
shit on me.
And that's one thing too about the way that we operate. We are just people, so there will be some
Yes.
language. There will be we're people, so it's the best way to
It's a
do
little bit
this
more
is to
tame
just
than my stream, so it's fine.
yeah, yeah. For now, just wait until I get comfortable, right?
That's true. That's the reason why I told him this would be the best platform to go from doing a video podcast, keeping it live through Twitch, but also recording it so we can transfer it over to YouTube, record the audio for regular podcast. But the nice thing is with the live podcast, we can also show you guys evidence along the way. We can actually, well, as long as we get permission first, we're going to make sure that we can show images or anything else like that, especially because we will be doing probably a lot of our research in people's homes. So it's one of those things where it'll just depend on what we can and cannot show. So
Exactly.
we'll try to at least show as much as we can to get the facts out there, but at the same time it's going to be based upon who we are working with and if they allow it. So if we have to, we'll just do explanations and maybe have audio files or anything around that, but if they don't want to show anything visually, then we'll have to keep that, of course, confidential. But
Right.
it'll be, like I said, case by case basis.
Mhm.
And I
Yep.
hate using
And
case because we're not doing this as a damn case. We're helping
well,
people.
so the reason why I use the word case is because I am dead inside. All right, go Junior.
Neo. Oh,
Um,
did you up my slider on
yeah, I did.
audio to make sure I'm a little louder? Okay.
Yeah, I did. Is it a little bit better on her end?
Hopefully, you guys can hear me.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Because
still
as you
trying to
guys
work
can
out the
see, the
bugs.
video aspect is, of course, through Discord. So we're doing that instead of using like Zoom or anything else like that. It's
Mhm.
just, it's simpler. We could put everything through here. And also, I can moderate things in the back end since he's doing the streaming and I am not.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to streaming. So,
I will be helping him get everything fixed up. So we'll have intro screen, we'll have everything else fixed up. So
mhm.
one step at
Now,
a time. One step at
one thing I
a
will
time.
say um, is if you guys aren't already following me, if you search Price Paranormal Research Group on Facebook,
Hmm.
Instagram, X, I'm on there everywhere. Right now, pretty much everything's just being posted to Facebook for some reason. Having some issues connecting it to everything else. It's supposed to be connected to the Instagram, but I'll get that taken care of. So be sure to follow us on there as well. Follow along with our journey, and then I had a train of thought and then I lost it. Oh, also in the About Us section on here on Twitch, there's also a link to that Facebook page. So you have that as well.
You finally added something.
I did. I'm still working on getting the merch site out there. There is a merch site. As of right now, we've got a couple of t-shirts and hoodies, and all the proceeds for that go towards helping us on this journey. It's getting
Most definitely.
equipment, travel, things like that.
It's basically to
So
keep you all entertained
yeah.
as we help people.
And the other thing about this too is Christ Paranormal Research Group, we do not charge anything for any of these investigations.
Nope.
The only way that we intend on making money is through digital content creation or
Hmm.
merchandise sales, things like that. Because we firmly
100%.
believe that no matter what the situation, if someone calls us for help, they shouldn't have to pay for it.
Correct.
And so we are happy to do this. This is what we enjoy. This is what we love. And that's what we're going to do.
That's the main thing. Like we want to be able to help people out by just getting their like experiences out there. I mean, there's got to
Mhm.
be others that have the same experiences. So at least that brings people together in that sense, as well as to help with, like I said, just getting the truth out there for them.
And that's the biggest thing is we're always looking for truth. We're looking
Yes.
for we are looking for the things that people have kind of held in and they're afraid to talk about, or they're worried about, well, am I going to be seen as crazy? Well, guess what? We're all crazy. We're
One
all
way or another.
we're all friggin' loony. It is what it is. But the nice thing about at least the way that Price Paranormal
Sorry, guys.
Research Group and me personally, the way that I view everybody is we're all crazy. We're all mad down here. I am probably crazier than you are. And that's okay. We love you anyway.
Just to let you guys know, if you're interested in joining the Discord, here's the link for it.
Oh, thank you.
I got you. Until we add it actually into the about section. So one step at a time.
Yeah.
We were
One
going through
step
a
at a
lot
time.
of it like an hour prior to stream, because someone's
And
slacking.
well, I also had to switch computers and, it's been a whole mess to say the least. And
It's
then,
part of anybody's stream, you have to start with something and work our way up.
right. And
But I
actually,
do
what I'm
appreciate
gonna
everybody
do,
being here, by the way. I
yeah.
thank you guys for coming here and joining in with us and
Is
getting to meet
there
my
a
buddy
way to
David. And
see how many people have joined us so far?
yeah, I'm actually keeping an eye on that right now.
How
So
many
far we
people we
have
got with
13
us?
viewers. We
13.
have mhm,
Heck yeah. Well, welcome to the
we
13, lucky number.
right. It looks like so far, thank you guys for following. We're up to 9. So, as you guys know, with anything through affiliate through Twitch, which is going to be the other aspect of helping us being able to go forward with uh, paying for things for our cases and being able to keep up with everything and being able to do everything is also by hitting affiliate through Twitch. And so that'll be one of those things where we're going to be doing it viewer basis by hour,
Mhm.
basically hitting those stat markers so we can make sure we can actually do this. So,
Exactly. And there are going to
because I know like
be,
podcast is going to be one of those things and also through YouTube. So,
and I would like to at some point, I would like to try to get a large amount of viewers to come in at one point, because what I would like to do is set up like an AMA almost.
mhm.
Well, hey, thanks a lot for coming in, Neo. Y'all be
Oh,
safe.
sounds good, Neo. Be safe.
And Serafina, we love you.
We've all got
uh,
something that we're working on. And if it
exactly.
comes down to one thing or another.
Yeah, it is what it is. Everybody's got something. That's the beautiful part of being human.
Facts.
Um, but what I would like to try to set up at some point soon would be like a big AMA session where, you
Mhm.
just come in and it's part of the podcast series, but you guys come in, you can ask us anything,
Mhm.
Just don't ask me to take my pants off because that would be weird. Uh,
That'd be a different stream, everybody.
yeah, that's not I'm not a human. I'm a dragon in disguise.
I love you, Serafina.
Oh, also, while I am thinking about it, since I can do this now, I think this is it, right? No, that is not correct. Hold on. Okay. I am trying to share this. There we go. Now I can see. Yeah, let's try it this way. There we go. All right. And then that there is the link to the merch store. If anybody wants to help us on our journey. I tried to price everything as low as I could on that. So, you know, any help that we could get there would be greatly appreciated. It's not required, but it's always appreciated. And
All I know is I want to button up.
hey, look. So
Button up or polos, whatever works.
for our for us, I'm actually
Mhm.
looking into Vistaprint right now to look into branded and stuff like that. Um,
Perfect.
and so And that's the other thing too, is we are a growing team. So if you or somebody is interested in joining up or working with us at any point in time, feel free to reach out,
Yes.
and I would love to talk to you. Um,
Because a
and
lot of the stuff right now is just voluntary until
yeah,
we start growing. And I
yeah,
mean, of course, like I said, we're not doing this we're not teaching, like treating this as cases. This is something that we are out there to help people, and we want
Yeah,
others that feel the same way as we do to be able to join and
exactly.
do the same.
And one thing that's
We're all
really big
human one way
for
or another.
us is it's a respect thing. And that's not just
Yes.
respect for the stories or even the spirits that are out there, it's also the people that are sharing the story. It is
Yes.
the properties that we go and investigate. It is the history behind them. It is
Yes.
everything is about respecting the past and the future and the present.
Most definitely. Yeah, we've actually once we get bigger, Serafina, that's we plan on doing the same thing. There's a
Yeah.
couple locations that we want to hit up in Louisiana as well.
Yeah, there's a couple
But
there.
yeah.
There's a couple in up by Chicago that I would like to hit.
Hmm.
Um, there is a house in Atchison, Kansas. Obviously, the Villisca Exporter House. Now,
Because there's several places in Indiana. Like
mhm,
there is a lot to go through. So yeah, so a lot of the stuff that you're gonna see is probably gonna be localized to where we are. Because like you said, he's in Corden, Indiana. I'm in New Albany, Indiana. So we're about what 30-minute drive, if that,
ish,
between each
yeah.
other, ish. It depends on traffic, but
It depends
so
on
when it comes
traffic
down
and
to
if you
it,
go the speed
yeah,
limit.
and basically. So a lot of the stuff that we're going to start out with will be local. We'll
Mhm,
help out with like cases from people, and also we'll do the touristy stuff too, so you guys can experience it through
mhm,
us compared to like what you've seen on TV.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, like a lot of the ghost hunting shows that I've seen on TV always crack me up because I'm like, why are you acting out over sounds and stuff like that when you're not showing proof? It's like, come on.
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be a
Well,
drama. I know it's supposed to do that, but
yeah,
I
it's all
I
about
want
the
the real.
ratings.
I want it to be fucking raw. Like I
Yeah.
want to see the proof. What is scaring you? Come on.
So the interesting thing and the plan that I have for when we do actually start getting out there and doing investigations, especially when we're at public places or those touristy hotspots,
Mm,
um, I intend on having about 3 cuts of that video. So my first cut that I want to have is if it's an 8 hour investigation, I want it to be an 8 hour video. I want to be able to put everything up and
mm.
say, hey, this is exactly what we see. There's not going to be any
And that's what
soundscapes.
YouTube is for.
Yeah, and it's gonna be kind of boring because a lot of times in these situations, it's not like the ghost hunter shows where you go in and it's just activity, 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 right? A lot of
Yeah.
times you're sitting there for hours on end trying not to fall
Mm.
asleep. And
Well, that's the reason why we could also, if we're able to, I'm hoping this is once we get bigger, we can actually live stream the events as well.
so that's something else that I would like to do.
Hmm.
The only issue that I can find so far with that is just the internet access,
Hmm.
and that's kind of the
Because we'd have
hardest
to use a
thing.
hotspot.
Not endorsed, but could be. Hey, Starlink. No.
Hey, yo. Can you follow us?
Yeah, right. Help us out. Come on.
Oh, shit.
And so it's Price Paranormal Research Group, not Prince.
Did I type it wrong? Am I an
I think
idiot?
you did. What
That
did
might
you
be why
do?
I'm an idiot. I don't
What did
know.
you do to me?
My bad.
Oh,
Maybe that's the reason
well,
why it's not working.
Flab nabbit.
I don't know
Okay,
why.
so
I'm an
for
idiot. Don't just ignore
clarification,
me.
it is Price Paranormal Research Group.
Thanks, dear.
Yep. I'm,
Because I'm an idiot. Apparently, I can't type either today. Go figure.
you know, it's a good thing this is a test stream.
That's why we're doing this.
Exactly. So from here on, I am in charge of typing out the titles.
Yes, you are.
And so,
We're gonna have to fix up the announce once we start building stuff on Discord. Then we go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Taylor.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Taylor.
Yes,
Yeah, and that's something that me and her talked about a lot. Was especially with the
over the years.
soundscapes and they said something, and then they tell you what to hear, and they put the
Yeah.
sound so loud behind it that you can barely hear what they're saying, and it's like I don't want
Mhm.
anything to do with that. like I said at the
Right.
beginning of this, one of my main goals is to be as transparent as possible. I don't
It's
want
gonna
there to
be
be any
raw.
questions.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, granted, another one of the cuts will just be the evidence, right? It'll just
Hmm.
be what we collect. And then the third one will feel a little bit more like, your standard ghost hunter show, right? And it's
Hmm.
like, but there's still not going to be any of the soundscapes or anything like that. But we may come in and give some commentary on what we're doing or how we're doing it or things like that, right?
Right.
We may come in there and explain if we're using the Estes method. We may come in and explain what that is,
Because we are going
you
to be
know.
using a lot of experimental stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like anything that we research and find out for methods to gather evidence, we'll end up using it. Like we're gonna find a way to.
Exactly.
Oh, my
And
sinuses are killing me
I
today.
do intend on creating basically kind of like a database for any
Mhm.
of the evidence that we collect. That way it can be
Yeah.
accessed by other investigators because I,
Hmm.
I feel like that's something that's very important. Um,
Yeah.
because right now it's very just kind of solitary when it comes down to it. Each group has their own batch of evidence that they don't share with anybody else because, oh, it's mine and
Yeah.
I don't see it that way. I feel like this is a scientific field that needs to be studied,
Hmm.
and just like any other scientific field, it needs to be out there to where
100%.
other scientists basically can get it.
Yes.
Um, and
Completely.
Alex, um, I know me and you talked a little bit about that, about you helping out. We'll get together and we'll talk more about that later on. And
Yeah. Basically, David, he's the point of the contact. He's got all the
mhm,
access to everything. I'm just the secondary. So when it comes down to anything here, like I'll be able to keep an eye on basically his mod when it comes down to everything else. Keep an eye on stuff for Discord, keep an eye on stuff for through Twitch,
mhm,
and just kind of help with those sides of things. But yeah, when it comes down to it, we also work together on the research side. But yeah, he sends everything to me to help out. But yeah, Sarah, thank you for telling me some of the places in Canada as well. Like I said, once we start broadening out, if you guys are interested in joining us, if we're in your area, you're more than welcome to.
mhm.
You can volunteer and
And
join us in the investigations as well.
yeah, and that's the thing. Everything here is volunteer as of right now, anyway. However, once we start getting bigger and everything, I'm hoping that that might change, although that's way down the line. Um,
Yeah.
as of right now, we have two employees, basically, and neither of us
Hi.
are getting paid.
That's what we're here
Taylor,
for.
so
Uh, yes.
yeah, we're gonna have lore shows and stuff like that. We're gonna
Mhm.
have so one of the ideas that I had, and actually this might be a good idea to just kind of get like a focus group thing going. One idea that
Mhm.
I had, it was basically kind of like a first look Fridays, where
Mhm.
we come on here and live stream it, record it, and basically the entire podcast that day is just about us doing cursory research into a topic or a lore or whatever and
Very much so.
just kind of working through it there at the beginning, getting surface level information and finding out if there's something we need to dig deeper on and see if you
Yes.
guys enjoy that. Is that something that you guys would find interesting?
Because that way we can go through. If you guys have something that you would like us to do research on and show evidence for as well, um, just like our point of view on things, you're
Mm-hmm.
more than welcome to send us stuff as well through Discord. That's what we have the channels set up for. We're gonna add more to it, so there's different sections, and also you guys can discuss the topics like that's going to be listed. So if you guys give us a topic you want us to research on, you're more than welcome to, if you find stuff in your area, like the lore based upon, say, if we're doing something on skinwalkers that day. If you find something in your area that you have lore on or research or anything, send it our way. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's just going to help us like broaden the investigation and also to help get more truth out there based upon what is seen or what is like just any information that's around the area.
Yeah,
The funny thing is, Dark Harvest, I've been to Point Pleasant several times for the anything that's Mothman related.
lucky
uh,
ass. I haven't been
they,
there yet.
oh, dude, you gotta go. They have
Like,
a great museum
I'll be honest with
and
you.
some of
I
the
just want
points
to.
and stuff.
I just. It still cracks me up that the Mothman is so caked up. Okay, it just Just cracks me up. And I
His
just got to see that
statue,
statue. Just got the
he's been working
booty.
out. Let's see. He's been doing his glute exercises and squats. Just
Hmm.
from that way that statue looks, yeah, it's perky.
Oh yeah, makes me
You think the arms
jealous.
would be the beefy part? No, he's got the cakes. You're right.
You're right. And but yeah, Mothman is definitely something that's on the list because the cool thing about Mothman is it's not just the crypt. There's
Yeah.
also UFO sightings. Um,
Mm.
there's also apparitional experiences there. There are Men in Black experiences there.
Yes.
Nicer than
You're
mine. Yeah,
not wrong, Harvest.
yeah, wild. Somebody needs to check on whoever made that statue. Okay,
I was like, come on now. You only got like distant shots. How'd you get it? How'd you figure that one out?
right, right. That
Yeah.
looks like just sheer hope.
But the neat thing is, I mean, speaking of Mothman, okay, so when we've been there, some of the cool things is they actually leave offerings at that statue for the
Mhm.
Mothman.
Yeah.
I don't know who collects it at the end of the day, but they
Well,
do.
I think we all know who
So,
collects.
yeah. Well, hopefully it's Mothman coming to get
Yeah,
everything.
right. Booty
I
cheeks
left him a few
clapping in the
dollars in a
winds.
quarter. Come on now. He
Flies
might
through
have
the
laundry
air
he
and
has to
just
wash. I'm making sure of
yeah.
it.
But I mean, Mothman's definitely on the list. That would be a
Mm,
very interesting one. Shadow people is another one that's a really broad topic that I would like to dive
yes.
into. And so we have a list of things that we're going to be going through. Um, and
Mm,
so we'll kind of have a main show, and then we'll have more of a deep dive show. So,
yes.
we'll have the cursory research, and then we'll have the deep dive.
Mm.
And so, obviously, the cursory research is going to be a little bit more casual. It's going to be more interactive at times than the deep dive because the deep dive, we're going to have a lot of information to get through. And as much
Yes.
as I love having the interaction with people, sometimes it'll end up kind of feeling like a lecture, and we'll kind of become teachers. And so, you know,
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know.
at
I
least
may put on
helping
the
with it.
polo and everything, and pull out the ruler and the chalkboard.
Now you're just gonna get other people that's from my channel excited. Come on now, David.
Hey, you know what? At this point, it's whatever makes it work. I got no shame. And so,
Yeah, so we're gonna keep it like, especially on here. It's not gonna be really serious. It's gonna be
hmm,
laid back, relaxed. We're gonna have some fun with it, but at the same time, I mean, we're gonna have those moments. If especially if we're talking about cases that we're working, those might get a little serious, but we're still
hmm.
here to help inform and just be there.
And the other thing too is there are some cases that we will talk about that will require pretty serious tones. Um,
Yeah.
there are some of them that do get kind of dark, kind of heavy.
Yes.
Sadly, that's just the fact about this field. Uh,
Yes.
and in those moments, even if the fun stops, you know,
Mm,
we're here to give that respect,
yes.
right? And so, um, forgive us in advance if it just comes out of nowhere, like it did today. And
No,
and
you're good,
so,
David. Because I mean, we have to be true
yeah.
about everything. I mean, we're gonna be honest when it comes down to what's going on. Because,
Mhm.
like I said, when we do the research on some stuff, like you said, with cryptids or anything,
Mhm.
with lore, we might have some fun with. But yeah, when it comes down to any case that we're working on,
Mhm.
we're dealing with somebody's life, so that'll
Right.
definitely become a little bit more
It'll be a lot
touching,
more
and
serious.
it'd be a lot more serious and
Mhm.
sensitive because we're also, like you said, we're respecting the person that we're doing the case for, and we're there to help. So when it comes down to everything else, that might become a little bit more serious. But yeah, honestly, we'll, Seraph, that's another one that we'll
Yeah, the
probably
Wendigo.
touch on. Wendigos, yeah,
Yeah, the
anything.
Wendigo is interesting.
There is a lot, especially in the states
Mhm.
alone, a lot of different things when it comes down to the supernatural
Yeah,
from different states.
I mean, really, if you just kind of stick just in Appalachia, you know,
Yes.
there's a lot. And so,
Appalachian Trail is a big one, yeah.
yeah, and it's terrifying to be honest with you. And that's somebody that immerses himself in this is terrifying. That's
When it
so,
comes down to those investigations, I am not going in out at night. No.
and Sarah, if
Safety's another big factor.
you brought up Canada and stuff like that, I'm assuming that's
He
where
is
he's
from
at,
Canada.
right? Okay.
Yes, Seraph's in Canada.
Um, so what I think in real life paranormal stuff, um, yeah, like that's what we're
Anything, yeah.
doing. And but Sarah, if you want to go ahead and if you could shoot me a message on Facebook, following the page and everything, I'd love to hear more about that. I think you've talked to Jesse about it, but I haven't heard anything about
You
some
know,
of
it's
those.
funny. A lot of them don't really know my real name, so this is fun.
Oh, oh,
You're
fair,
fine. You're fine.
yeah.
The podcast
Shadow
we're going to use
Jesse.
an actual name, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because this is going to be attached to us. I know
Yes.
she's got her channel, Shadow Fox 812. If you guys want to check her out, if you're not already, I'm
They are.
assuming. I have a friend that had a few ideas of starting a paranormal thing.
Yeah,
Some of
because
us know
Titan,
it's okay. Okay.
we're working on like even as we broaden out, and if we do it like I was explaining earlier, if we do an investigation that says it's within your area,
Hmm.
then yeah, if you want to join us, we can reach out and you can join in as a
Hmm.
volunteer and be a part of the investigation as well.
And sometimes, if all you want to do is just come out there and experience it, um, prepare for trouble, make it double. But I just
Right.
caught that.
Yeah.
Um, but if you
Yes, my
just want
real
to come
name
out,
is
and,
Jesse, but I only use it in the stream.
yeah.
And it's not
So,
spelled like that. Sorry, Titan.
dun, dun, dun. Don't worry, I'll post her Facebook page on here later.
Hey,
And
hey, what the shit? They
hell,
can
I
find it
join
on
up
my
and
own
get
channel.
doxxed.
Thanks.
And so, oh, what was I saying? I plumb forgot.
That train derailed.
Yep, it derailed about 3 hours ago. Um, so definitely, for anybody just joining in, like I said, I have a link to
Mhm.
the Facebook page for this group in the About section on this on my Twitch
Yes.
channel. Feel free to give that a like, follow, and a share if you don't mind. And anybody that has any information or has a story to share,
Mhm.
reach out to me. We'll set up a time to where we can sit down and talk.
Yes.
And I would
100%.
absolutely love it.
Well, know what we're gonna have to do just for lore based sections on the Discord, so people can
What's
put
that?
their own information. So like skinwalkers, Wendigos, we're gonna have to break
Hmm.
that down into channels so people can
Oh, good
actually put
Lord.
their own information per. I'll handle that part. You're good.
Yeah, I appreciate it because boy, oh boy.
Guys, just send me information into the Discord. Like I said, if you are following the channel, please go to the Discord as well. That
Hmm.
way, if you guys have an idea of something you want us to research, any channel ideas, join the Discord and actually tell us what you'd like to have as a channel option through Discord
Hmm.
in general, and I will broaden it from there.
And also, I'm going to go ahead and post this again for us. Like I said
Yeah, for the
earlier,
merch link.
yeah, we do have a merch link in there. Right now, there's not a whole lot in there, but I do have
Sarah, if
things
you're
for
killing
sale.
me. There's spell. All right, guys, it's Jesi. I will spell it for you.
There you go.
There you go. Now you know.
And so, but if you wouldn't mind checking out the merch link as well and help us out in growing that way, give
Mm.
that a share as well.
Any
And if
donations, any
there's,
funds, anything that
yeah,
come through, it's going into the investigations, into the channels,
yeah,
because we are not having people pay us to come out and do
yeah.
investigations.
And
All the
if there
investigations are free.
is, if there is something that you'd like to see, like if you would like to see more stickers or different shirts, or if you want a different design or something like that done, feel free to reach out to us
Talk
and
to
let
that
us
man.
know. Yeah, yeah, talk to me. you know, and I'd be more than happy to see what I can do about that. I'm kind of limited on some things, but I'll do what I can to try to help that out.
Yeah.
Um, and so really the biggest thing and the biggest goal here is just to get our names out there. Well, our name, not our real names.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not real names, but just
Yeah.
the channel
Yeah, I'm
name.
not we're not trying to dox anybody here.
Oh,
But
thanks.
hey, at least I went first and last name, all right? I only gave your first name.
Yeah, that's all.
So again, definitely looking forward to working with everybody in the future, and
Mhm.
hopefully I hear from every one of you with experiences or what your thoughts are on these legends or stories that you've heard growing up, because
Mhm.
everybody's got
Oh yeah, most
one. And
definitely. All towns everywhere has some
mhm,
kind of story that goes from either how old the town is, usually the weirder the stories. It could be from different graveyards that had situations
mhm,
to um like homes to
yeah,
buildings. I mean, shoot, the town I grew up in had all sorts of legends and
yeah.
different kind of tales. So,
Well, I mean the so and some of them aren't even legends. They're not even really out there a whole
not
behind
so much now.
Ellerby School in Shreveport.
The mill race
Well,
monster in Columbus, I heard about that one, Dark Harvest.
yeah, No Race Monster. Yeah, I think me and him talked about that. The Ellerby School in Shreveport.
Ooh.
That's one that I might add in too.
Yeah, if you would, please, because I'm
Yeah.
curious now about that one.
Where did my pen? Well, Flab Nabbit. Okay. Well, I will
Right,
make a mental
I
note of
will write
that.
that down. I got
Ah, I
pencil
got
and
a pen.
paper right here. I got it.
I got one. All right.
Slacker.
Ellerby. Good Lord.
Like
Ellerby
a lot of the stuff
School.
from my hometown was there's like it's legends and lore about a
Mhm.
graveyard that's in outside of well, you guys know a lot about me already. So Hanover, Indiana, is known for Hanover College. That's the only reason why a lot of people know it.
And Woody Harrelson.
Um, yeah, Woody Harrelson went to college there, and he actually mentions it in Cheers. And that was his first acting gig.
Mhm.
And he mentions about Hanover and also Hanover College and also the bar he used to work at too. So that was the only big thing for Hanover, I think, because Hanover is a very small town. But there was one legend about this grave that's encaged, and it's actually has a cage over the whole entire thing, and there's a bench that sits in the cage, and the whole legend behind it was it's a vampire that was trapped.
Mhm.
So it
Well, and
was
then
one of those things to try to get people to go out there and witness it. But it's anymore, there's family that lives out there, so don't try to go out there.
yeah,
At night,
and
if you're out there on the graveyard, there's a good chance you might get shot. So just just a fair warning.
and welcome to Hanover.
Basically, yeah. Small
And
town Indiana.
so
Hello.
we had so when I was working as a dump truck driver down here in by Forden, we used to go down to Sellersburg, Indiana, and go to the quarry there, right?
Mhm.
And there was a dirt quarry back in the back where you had to go like behind there's like a little power substation and all that, and go down this old farm road. And if you
Yeah.
looked off to your right, there was a grave right by an old tree there
Mhm.
for she was like 26 years old or something like that, and it is the only grave in the area in that
Huh.
area because it was where she wanted to be buried.
Okay.
And so that
That
was
makes
just
sense.
kind of a cool thing. I mean, there's no hauntings or anything associated with that, but it's just a kind of cool little tidbit of information, right?
Yeah.
And Sarah, definitely anything that you've got story wise or experience wise, I mean, feel free to reach out and send it to me. So one of the
Yeah.
big things that I like to do as well is collection, and this is what we've got. This is the information that we have because I'd like to have all of that put together too. That way, these stories and these experiences can be shared later on, as long as
Mhm.
everybody's okay with them being shared, obviously. Um,
Yeah. Because
but
we could always do, say, an episode or a podcast that's just
mhm, just
sharing other
listener tales,
people's
basically.
experiences. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would love to do that. And
And then we could bring you on, like bring the person on as well into
mhm,
the video podcast, and they could share their stories and talk about it
exactly,
as well.
exactly, and
Make
that
it
would
one big
be
happy family.
yeah, Yay!
Serafina, you did grow up in Shreveport at one point in time, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
If I remember correctly. Melrose and Franklin, been there a few
Oh
times.
yeah.
Crazy Sarah
So
Marker there.
that
Really?
was yeah. Yeah, I've
I
read
didn't.
about that one.
Oh, that's crazy, Harvest.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I forget what the story was. I think it was just that she was buried there and then they built a road around her, I think is what it was.
Oh, that's right. You were close to Shreveport. Okay.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you,
Perfect,
Sarah.
Seraph. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to check into that, Harvest.
Yeah.
I've honestly never heard about that until now. That's very fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It was like a whole thing. It was pretty cool to read about. I'll send you a link when I find it. I'll get you a link to it.
Perfect.
And but yeah, I mean you've got that. You've got what is it like 13 step cemetery or something like that that's in Indiana as well.
Yes.
I think it's like 13 step or 12 step cemetery.
Yeah, something where people don't feel safe enough to climb the steps because of. Hold on, I gotta.
And
Put it.
supposedly, like, it depends on if the number of steps changes on the way up versus down or something like that, you die or something like that. And it's wild.
It's
And
in. I'm looking. Keep it talking. It looks like there's
um,
a few locations that have that.
yeah. Well, and then you've also got a big battlefield as well. Up by, I think it's up by Franklin area, um, or not far from it anyway. That's supposedly pretty haunted. Um, you've got the Indiana State
Oh,
Sanitarium,
that's where it is. It's in Cloverland.
Cloverland.
It's called the 13 Steps Legend. Is also often associated with Steps Cemetery in Indiana, also known as the 100 Step Cemetery. The
100
lore
steps.
suggests that when visitors climb the steps leading into the cemetery, they will count 13 steps, but when they descend, they will only count 12.
Hmm. Yeah.
It says that the 13th step disappears.
Let's see here. You know, I just realized the good thing about me having to change laptops.
You have a secondary laptop
I have
to
a
type on?
I have a whole nother laptop that I can use right now.
The reason why I'm looking up everybody is that's where I actually keep my Twitch channels. I keep everything else above me, so I do my research. If I'm streaming, my software is usually on my third monitor. So
Let's
it's on
see here.
laptops. I've got my streaming setup still. This is what I use for everything.
Let's see
So
here.
I don't.
LB
Mine's
Road
not
School.
mobile, so we'll have to use his.
Now, are you okay?
Ooh, haunted
Now,
train and trestle. Ooh, that sounds
yeah.
cool.
So who was that? Who was that was
I
talking
know
about LRB?
Seraph. Oh,
Serafina.
yeah,
Okay.
Seraphina. Thank you.
So Serafina, if I'm not mistaken, I think I figured out what you're talking about. The Ellerby Road School, along with the Satan School, is what it's called, the colloquial name for a
Ooh, Titan,
defunct.
excellent.
Yeah, it's in Cato Parish, Louisiana. Was alleged to be haunted, but it has been demolished. It's no longer there.
Aw,
In
I hate it when I hear
20,
places getting demolished.
yeah, in 2011, it was demolished.
It's like that bar in Kentucky that was demolished.
Yeah,
That's had
um,
so many investigations, and
Bobby
I so wanted to
Mackey's.
see that one. Yes, Bobby Mackey's.
Hi,
Oh,
Station
that broke my
Unknown.
heart. Hey, Annie.
Oh, well, dang it. Now you know everybody, and I'm just kind of here. Well, hi,
Hey,
everybody.
you'll
I'm
learn.
David. Doing
Yeah,
most haunted
CM is
places in
actually
the
in the UK, and he's
Okay.
got places that he was telling me about as well.
Yeah. You know, there's somewhere that I'd like to go out there. It's in, I think it's in Wales. What is it? It's, oh, hell's, what is the name of the place? It's a castle. Um,
I heard a lot of places in Peru as well, Indiana.
no. I'll be honest with you. You said
Ooh.
Peru, and the first thing I thought of was South America and got really concerned. I'm like, I don't know if we're to that point yet. Let's not make those
No, no,
plans.
no, not that far. No.
Um, but also apparently make entities not want to have nothing to do with me. Oh, I mean,
Yeah, I've heard of that one as well. The Pope Lick
oh,
train
so
trestle.
okay, so Pope Lick, I have to say something about Pope. I have a bit of an issue with Pope.
Oh.
So, and it's not because of the legend itself. The issue that I have with the Pope Lick monster and the Pope Lick train trestle is it's become way too common for people to go out there. So one thing to remember
Mm,
about Pope Lick train trestle, it is still an active train trestle. And it is long enough to where if you go to the center like you're supposed to in that legend, you do not have an opportunity to get out of the way of the train. So,
that's true.
as interesting as Pope Lick is, do your research online.
Mm,
But my official recommendation is do not go to Pope Lick train trestle. There's already no trespassing signs up. It's already private property.
mm.
But I want everybody to be safe. And there are some instances of legend tripping that are okay. That one in particular, I am going to say stay away from.
Because, like I said, we were trying to do things safely at the same time as everything. Because,
And I want everybody to be safe.
yes, because there's a lot of locations that I would love to do research and investigate myself. Um, because of the experiences other people have had. Like there's a house in Gary, Indiana that I would love to go see for myself.
Hmm.
And there's another one that's somewhere else, but because of demonic entities and nobody's purchased the house, it's actually owned by the people that own the house and they've basically blocked it off so nobody can gain
Are you
access to it
talking
unless
about
you
the
want to
Gary
investigate
Demon
it.
House?
Yes.
Okay, so the Gary Demon House has actually been demolished.
Did they finally demolish it?
Yep, Zach Baggins tore it
Oh.
down. After he did
Was
his
oh,
documentary. I think I
so
told you about
nobody
that
else
the
can
other
have
day.
access to
Yep.
that. That's right.
Well, what he said, if I'm not mistaken, in the documentary was he tore it down so everybody can be safe.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he got all his evidence out of it, and then he tore it down. And it's like,
So nobody else can debunk it.
yeah. So as a
That's
business,
another
I'm
reason
not
why
going
I
to make
said
a
everything that
stance.
we're doing is going to be raw evidence.
Yep,
You're going to see what we see. Nothing's going to be doctored. And that's the reason
exactly.
why a lot of the ghost hunting shows and everything else, I mean they're entertaining, but that's
Hmm.
it.
And I'm
They're
not
not
going to
showing
discount,
what's
you
no,
know,
no, no. Because we haven't experienced it ourselves. So we how can we debunk what we haven't done? So,
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, well, these guys, this group doesn't do it right. This group doesn't do it right. Only we do." It's like there's plenty of
yeah,
groups out there that do an
there is a
amazing
lot.
job.
Yes.
However, there's also a lot of groups that are seem to be more focused on the ratings. I'm not going to
Yes.
call them out specifically. I'm not going to say one thing or the other about them because that's their
Mhm.
that's their business. All I can
Yeah.
do is be the investigator and the group that I want to
Yes.
and
100%.
maintain that. So,
Yes.
and that's what we're gonna do. And
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause we're here to, like I said, we're here to help people, but also educate. So,
exactly. And
because we don't want others to do anything dangerous at all, as
mhm,
well. Like, we don't want you to go out there and risk yourself over
right.
trying to get proof of something.
And if we're going to a location, say for instance, we're
Seriously,
going
Serafina,
to,
you were born in Indiana? What the shit? Sorry,
we've
I got
already talked
distracted.
about that.
ADD. No, they mentioned the stories from Peru, not that she was born there.
Oh, okay. See, I because I saw that message right after you said Peru. So,
No, other
um,
part.
but one thing too is like if we're going to do an investigation, say for instance we're going to the Velisca Axe murder house, right? And we
Yeah.
set up a time to go do that. I may post on there and say, hey, if anybody in the area wants to join in, you can come out and
Mhm.
investigate with us. You
Yeah,
know,
we'll put
and
down date
so
and times of everything.
yeah, and and we can't have a massive crew go in there, so we can't have 13, 14 people go into that small
Mhm.
house. But
Yeah.
if there's a couple extra people that want to join in and experience this, we're more than
Mhm.
happy to have you come out there because at the end of the day, we become the experts. We become the ones that know the safety protocols and everything like that
Hmm.
as well. So it's a safe way to do some legend tripping while also being involved in the investigation.
Yes.
And so, and we are always happy to talk with or hang out with people that are interested in this.
Hmm. Because, like we said at the beginning, we plan on going out further, but at the beginning, they're going to be small investigations. They're going to be
Mhm.
local before we merge any further. Because, of course, we have our own bills to pay and stuff like that, and lives that we have to adulting. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I think
damn
that's what they call it now.
it. Right.
And so, but yeah, I mean, and we're really looking forward to this. Uh, let's see here. For this.
100% harvest. That's basically what it comes down to for everything for us is we are very evidence-based people. Like
Mhm.
we need proof.
Yeah,
So we won't just go out there and like have one person be a full-fledged believer and the other person not. I mean, we both believe. We both
yeah.
believe there's something out there.
I don't
Um,
know if I can't believe, you know,
with your past experience that's
that
been
was,
within the past few years, yeah, 100%.
yeah,
Um,
I just got kicked in the mouth by it. Which that's a
yeah, that one
story
did
I will
not
share
like
later on. It's not
the
something
yeah,
that I am
we'll have
quite
more
prepared
stories and stuff like
to
that,
share.
yeah, in the future. But initially it's going to be well, one step at a time. So we will talk about our
Exactly.
own life experiences on top of everything else. It's just going to be one step at a time. Just
Hmm.
well, we'll have stuff out there when we can because we both have full-time jobs on top of everything else. So,
You know, sometimes it's over full time for me.
yeah.
I think this week I worked
You are not wrong.
a 14-hour day followed up by a 16-hour day. So
Yeah.
this has
So
been
we
crazy.
will post research when we can. Mostly, I
Hmm.
think a lot of the like a lot of postings might be through what Facebook,
Yeah, it's going
like
to be a lot
keeping
through Facebook
updates
right
and
now.
things as well.
I'm still trying to
Yeah,
figure out how to use Instagram and Twitter and all that, and the talk tick
Instagram's
and
mostly for photos
all
and stuff.
that.
So if we do anything
The,
like that and take photos of places, we could probably do upload that there, and it'll
I'm
transfer
not
over to Facebook. But
I'm not great with the whole face chats and snapbooks. I don't know. Um, you know, the tweeters and the Instagrams. You know,
oh shoot,
the
that's too good.
well, thank you for coming out, Taylor. You know, definitely,
Yeah, most
definitely keep
definitely.
just follow up with us and keep an eye out and watch out for more information.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely, Taylor. Join on the Discord and join Facebook. That's the way you guys can like I said, if you guys see anything or hear anything that you want to share, please
mhm.
let us know.
And you know, in the Discord too, if you have a legend that you're curious about, you know,
Mhm.
like anything, um, you know, put that in the Discord as well, and we would absolutely love to see
Tara.
that too.
I
So
actually
because
got rid of
that,
my Twitter, so one less social media for me.
well, that's good because Twitter doesn't exist anymore.
It's X. I know what it is, so
It will always be Twitter.
it's always Twitter,
I don't care what anybody says.
right? 100% on that one.
And so I will say though, I think we're at a point where we should start wrapping this up.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see that this worked out pretty well. I think.
I am glad
You
to see
know,
everybody out there, and I do
yeah.
appreciate you all for stopping in and being here and supporting us and asking
Hmm.
questions because that's what's going to keep everything going and keep everything um well that's the best way to put it, keep everything growing and just being able to get others experiences to help us as well, to help us
Hmm.
understand more. It's all everything's a learning experience in life, and even if it's dealing with the afterlife in a
Yeah.
sense.
Everything in life and unlife. And
Correct.
that's good. You know what? That'll be one of our merch things. Life and unlife.
That's pretty good. But we will definitely be making posts and updates.
Mhm.
Definitely go check out the Facebook, follow it there, drop us a follow here as well.
Yep.
Like I said, our investigations and cases, we do not charge to come
Yeah.
out and help people. So
Mhm.
when it comes down to everything, this is all based upon merch, donations, and
Yeah.
also like helping us get affiliate through Twitch and other things to be able to broaden the horizons that way to help us to pay for everything. So,
Yeah. Yeah. We are
oh shoot,
basically our goal is to just find the answers and build a community.
mm,
And that's the
yes,
biggest thing.
100%.
We both love community. And
Mm,
so we would love for you guys to be a part of it as well. And so definitely
yes,
follow us on Facebook for now. If you need help, you can message there. And also the phone number for the business is on there as well. You can find us on
yes,
Google, um, just under Price Paranormal Research Group. Um, and right now our hours are a little limited just because of my current work schedule.
hmm
But Monday through Wednesday we are open from 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. On
hmm
Thursdays we are open from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday we are open from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m.
He just
And
lets me
that
know the information. He's the
yeah,
man over everything. I'm just
and
the secondary.
I guess you could say I'm the boss. And
technically, technically.
like a boss. And and so
Oh shoot.
but you can call or text the phone number that's listed on Google and on Facebook.
Mhm.
Um, and I will get back to you as soon as I can with that. And so, are there any questions before we go? Meow, meow, meow to you too.
Hi,
Um,
Hylos.
and so, do we have any other questions or anything like that before we finish this up and sign off?
Yeah, if you guys have anything you want to ask, please do. If you don't want to ask in chat, you're more than welcome to message us through
Hmm.
Discord and also through Facebook Messenger. So it is completely up to you if you guys don't feel comfortable saying anything in chat. Like I said, more than welcome to share that way as well.
Yeah, what she said. I don't know. I don't know how I could say it any better. So yeah, ditto.
It's because I'm used to
Yeah, right.
it. I'm
Oh
just
man.
pulling him into this. I
Yeah.
am making him do the live stuff.
The
He just wouldn't
the
do
Twitch.
audio podcasts. I
Yeah.
was like, no, we're
The
doing this too. We're
This
gonna do
was
everything.
all her idea. I think I streamed under the Crude Badger. I think I streamed for that for what, like a month or two at
You
best.
did it for a little bit, yeah.
And it
We at least
wasn't
got you to
great.
affiliate, I think.
No, I didn't even make it to affiliate.
Well, oh,
I didn't even make
well,
it.
that's the hard part. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Because I ended up having to get crappy internet service and had to cancel it.
that's right. But now
And
you're here.
yeah,
But
right. Now I'm here. Now
yeah,
I'm
that's the
here in
hard thing is
spooky.
for me, I've been streaming through Twitch for over 4 years. So I think that's the reason why I told him I was like, this would be a great platform. So when we do the podcast, even though we're gonna have the audio side of everything,
Mhm.
we're also gonna do the video side of the podcast. So it's gonna be all one take. Everything's gonna be live that way. So if we have evidence to show, that's the benefit of either being here live or catching us on YouTube,
Mhm.
is so you can actually see the evidence that we talk about. So you have that aspect over the audio part too. So
And this will probably end up on YouTube. Um,
yeah, we're gonna try to streamline
yeah.
everything. So
So, well, I have been recording this as well. So
yes, I know.
I do intend on putting this recording back up on YouTube. That way it
Yeah.
can be found. So probably by the end of the week at the latest, we will have a YouTube channel up and running. So just keep an eye
Mhm.
out for that. I'll make a post on Facebook about it and in the Discord as well.
And also he'll put a link on everything. He'll have a link also through the Twitch channel as well.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll have a
And
link
more
tree.
stuff in the about section.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm trying to teach him.
I'll get good. I promise. I'll get there. And Um, but yeah, definitely, I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining us
Most
today.
definitely.
Um, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, don't hesitate to reach out to us in any way
Yes.
that you can. Aside from smoke signals, I don't know how to read those anymore. Um, we do accept telegraphs and Morse code, though. All right, I'm
That's
getting
great. I
weird
love
now.
it.
We gotta get ready to cut this off.
All right, guys. Thank you
Yeah.
all for being here again. I do
Hmm.
appreciate it. But like I said, definitely keep an eye out for future updates as we, like I said, this is the very first stream, very first video that we have done so far. Um, that's the reason why I put down test stream because
Yeah.
we have to get everything figured out and leveled out, and
Yeah.
we'll definitely have more in the future.
And next time we'll spell the name
My bad. Uh,
right.
I was typing as fast as I could. My bad.
And I'm really glad to hear that you thought this was entertaining, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm glad you
And
guys are
that's,
enjoying this. Thank you.
combining education and entertainment is something that's big for me. So,
Yes.
it helps me feel better about it. So I'm really glad.
No,
Yeah, she
Seraph, you're
won't live
right. I
that
will
one
not
down.
live that
I
down at
I will make
all.
sure of it. You know. Thank you,
uh,
Dark Harvest.
thank you
And
guys
like I
again.
said, keep an eye out for any new updates. I think we're going to try to do this weekly. I think is what we're going to try to
Yes,
do.
that is the plan.
I've already got the schedule set up on Twitch for every Sunday at
Mhm.
about 3 o'clock, barring
Yes,
any technical difficulties like we had today.
on his end.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I'm
Me,
doing.
I just can't type. It's fine. It's
Yeah. She
fine.
she can't type, I can't technology, and somehow we're gonna use technology and typing for a business. It's gonna be great.
Facts.
Yeah. Quick. Somebody teach me smoke signals. Maybe it'll be better.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, definitely look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Like I said, next Sunday is going to be our next live stream. It'll probably be a little bit better put together than this one was. And thank you for joining me, Jesse, on this journey.
Of
And
course.
again, be sure to check her out if you don't already at ShadowFox812 on Twitch. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and join the Discord as well.
Yep. What he said.
All righty.
All right, guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.
All right,
Bye,
you
guys.
guys stay safe and have fun. We'll talk to you later.